you're out walking them. Otherwise, they're not going to want to be outdoors. We have excessive heat that is building. Cloud cover overhead right now. It's just kind of dotting the first alert radar. Many of us are waking up to a lot of blue sky, and that's just going to allow things to warm. Now, there is an area of high pressure. It's directly overhead. This is upper level high pressure. What it brings us, heat, humidity. We're going to be feeling it over the next couple of days, especially. There are some heat advisories and heat warnings in effect. They do not include our area just yet, except for Pike County. You are included in a heat advisory from noon until 8 p.m. on Monday. This is where the hottest heat index on Monday is going to be. We're still going to have a hot heat index, but Monday primarily focused for areas up to the north. By Tuesday, I expect the heat advisory to be more widespread across the area. Sullivan at 71 degrees. Again, notice that the sun is still piercing through the clouds, and while we will have some clouds dotting the sky this afternoon, there will be more sunshine than what we had yesterday. This means it's going to feel a little bit more uncomfortable and hot when you're outside. A mixture of 60s and 70s for our current temperature right now, but here's the afternoon. Forecasting a high of 94 degrees, but that heat index making it feel like 97 when you're out at points through the afternoon. Not as much of a breeze today either. And then the heat index, it spikes Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's when it tops 100 degrees. And in particular, Tuesday is the most concerning day, as again, heat advisory certainly looking likely, as we have a heat index of 105 degrees. But I do expect some areas to have a heat index even higher than that. Things start to come back down by the tail end of the week. Now, when we look at the heat risk map, this basically looks at what are the conditions outside? How does it make you feel? What's the heat index? What's the dew point? It takes all of these factors and it tells you what your risk is for a heat-related illness. And as far as Monday goes, we're in the major category across the area. That means that you are at a major risk of heat-related illnesses. Now, once we head into Tuesday, the risk actually goes up a category. That's where we see these purple colors, and we're in the extreme category. This is why Tuesday is my primary focus, where likely we will see some sort of heat advisory. It's possible we could even issue a first alert weather day because of the heat on Tuesday. So avoid strenuous activity, limit time outdoors, never leave kids or pets in cars, drink plenty of water, and check on your neighbors. And these tips are really for the entire week. We have to be careful. That high pressure dome, it's going to take a lot for it to break down. It brings that spike of heat Monday through to Wednesday, and then eventually by the tail end of the week, the cold front comes in. Now, the timing of the front is critical. There are some indications that it's a slower mover, which means we won't see relief until into the weekend. But there are some other indications that it comes through a little bit quicker, which means the weekend temperatures will be a bit lower. So some uncertainty regarding this. It does look to bring some rain opportunities as well, but exactly when and where we get the rain with that front, we just need to get a little bit closer to get those details. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the hottest days of the week. Again, it's very possible we have a first alert weather day, in particular on Tuesday, because of that dangerous heat and that heat index combination. Then eventually that cold front comes in and we start to see relief at some point next weekend. Again, the fine-tuned details about when the front comes in, exactly when the relief heads our way, that's something we'll determine in the coming days. All right.